Seeing the enemy became the critical first step to defeating them.
Well, you know what happens next, right? As soon as one side could see everything, the other side had to find a way to blind them. What followed was this incredibly rapid, violent, almost panicked escalation. The sky went from a place of quiet observation to a brutal, three-dimensional killing field in just a handful of years.
The speed of this is it's insane. It literally starts with pilots just looking at each other. Then they start taking pot shots with their service pistols. Before you know it, they've figured out how to mount machine guns. Then they're leaning over the side of the cockpit, dropping bombs by hand. In less than a single generation, the airplane goes from a simple recon tool to a strategic weapon. And that single decision to weaponize the sky set everything that followed in motion.
And just like that, the entire reality of war changed. The old war had clear front lines. In the air war, there are no front lines in the sky. The old war had safe rear areas. Not anymore. In the air war, a factory hundreds of miles from the fighting is now a primary target. An army's reach was no longer limited by roads and rivers, but only by the amount of fuel in its planes. The very geography of safety was wiped off the map. Now, this all comes to a head in 1940. This is the ultimate test case. The German war machine had steamrolled Europe. They stood at the English Channel, ready to invade Great Britain. By every single rule of traditional warfare, that invasion should have worked, but it didn't. And why? Because the Royal Air Force, even though they were outnumbered, refused to give up control of the sky. They proved that a navy can't cross the water and an army can't land on a beach if enemy planes are raining down on them. This is the moment it becomes clear. Air superiority isn't just an advantage anymore. It's the absolute prerequisite for national survival.
So you've got this whole evolution, right? From just looking to dogfighting to strategic bombing, but it was all building toward a single terrifying apex. A moment where the destructive potential of a single aircraft would become absolute. A moment that would completely redefine what power even means.
One plane. Not a fleet of 1,000 bombers, just one. One bomb. Not thousands of tons of explosives dropped over months and months. Just one.
On August 6, 1945, a single B-29 bomber delivered the atomic bomb. And for the first time in human history, one aircraft with one weapon could effectively erase an entire city from existence and end a war. Suddenly, air power wasn't just about winning battles or even winning wars. It was now about deterrence. The threat of total, instantaneous annihilation delivered from the air, that became the new terrifying cornerstone of global geopolitics. And that single event, that one mission, changed everything.
Check description for full video and please subscribe.